Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Birds are having fun in the tree. Oh, that's so nice. I feel so hippie today. Oh, bravery. Look at her. I think that's the first time I see this card. Child? Bravery child. Oh, and reflection. Oh, love that. Love that. And soulmate. And finder of lost things. Okay, and community also, but like, I just want to take, I've had the feeling that there's something going on. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards, of course. Let's see what else we got, right? Magic! Ooh, magic! Yay! And clouds. Oh, all those cards, they've been in the previous readings. I'm switching some. I want to have, oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, you like, oh, look at you. Oh. No. It's this, looking at something. I think you're looking at something, someone. And overthinking things very badly. Look at this. This is you, and this is your headspace, right? Like, look at that. Oh. Look what this is doing to you, right? Oh, look. Sorry. I'm not laughing about you. I just think it's funny that you have so many thoughts. It's not funny. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, because I think, those are parallel lines. They're close but not together. Yeah, of course, this could leave you in a bit of... yeah, so... no, I think you see someone, and it could be that you see someone, and you think that, well, it feels, the first moment when you encounter your soulmate, some sorts. We can have many soulmates, right? But it's so hippie. It's so hippie. Sorry, I'm like, look at that. Like, this is so hippie. And like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, and the elephant. Yeah. So, when you look at your soulmate, and it's someone that, when you look at them, that it makes you feel like first you're happy, right? I think you're first like magic, happy, and oh, I found something that I've lost, right? But it feels to me that seeing the soulmate of yours and wishing to be in this situation, like this exact situation, right? Camping, hippie, like with them, right? Makes you feel like there's something missing, and it can be this person, but if you look at this person, it could also be that you are missing. Maybe they are living a completely different life than yours, and when you look at them, you just see that you are missing a part of yourself that they live. It's this the reflection, right? If you look at that, it's this your childish being, right? Your childish unharmed being, with full of trust. How children are, they just stumble out of the world, and they just are living it, right? They don't worry too much about consequences or anything, right? And I think that's the phase that you're going through by seeing this person. it reflects to you. You know, if you would compare those cards, you know, even as an art style, right? This is so colorful, full and vibrant, and there's so much going on, right? In those cards, you know. But if you look at this card, you know, this is so black and white, right? But there's something you need to learn in this. If you observe someone like this, it really feels to me that you met someone that really felt like home to you, like you found someone who you thought you've lost, right? Or that, you know, but if you look closer at the situation, it's not particularly this person, because no person can fill a hole inside of us. That's just, that's how we create karma. Sorry. You know, but I just think it's funny. Sorry. But if you look at them and see their colorful being, and you look at yourself and you don't see your colorful being, there are a lot of emotions that you can go through with this, right? A ton of different paths your brain can take to give you the overthinking pill that makes you unhappy and miserable, right? You can look at it as a gift that you got to receive the remembrance. You know, elephants, for me, they always have something to do with remembering things, because they are very smart and they remember things, right? So it's certainly that you, when you look at them and their brightness and the way they express and the way they live, that it makes you feel lonely at the first, because you just have this wish to be united with them. But on the other hand, I think you also wish, or you also think, that you are not as colorful as they are. And what I was getting with those, it's like comparing art styles, right? This deck was made by an artist, and this deck was made by an artist as well, right? And I'm seeing myself here, right, in this, in all of this, you know, because if I was to compare my art style with this art style, of course I would see all the differences, and this art style will never be like this, right? But still, it is art, and it is my honest, unique expression based on the life experience I had and everything I wanted to create, and therefore I created a deck that looks like this. And this artist also created something very nice, but based on their life experiences. And if you compare yourself with this, you might, you know, if you compare black and white with color, of course you are not as colorful, but you have got some other very, very valuable traits that are not depicted in this person. Do you know what I mean? It's this and this is what is making you sad, because you are comparing apples with peaches. Even though there is, of course, in the bottom of everything, the source of everything, there is something very similar about you, both, I think. But if you look at someone and you want to be like them, but you are not them, of course it's good. Right? Because you are not them, you are you. That's good. And all you need to see in this reflection, you know, is by remembering a part of yourself that you might have lost, by noticing, witnessing them, right? It's a gift to get it back, because you get it back for yourself. And you can... you know, of course, it's painful it's a painful discovery because you see the gap. You see this abyss, right? You see this gap and you're like, oh my god, I want to be like them, but I'm not them. But, it's this, what is missing in your life that, don't look at it like I described it with this, right? Look at it from what are you missing in your life? And it's not about being the same as someone else because, some are the melody and some are the beat, right? So it is about, when you see someone and you feel unworthy of them almost. If this is the one, maybe. And you certainly think about it like that, right? But you just have to see that some things just work together very well, like those cards, right? And it's because they are different. If they were the same, in a way, like totally the same, it just wouldn't work that well because there's no variety in this, right? But both of those decks, they are both tarot decks, and they are both made by artists, but they are different artists, and therefore, but still they work together very well, and that's something you needed to see. And to also see in the reflection of yourself how beautiful you actually are, right? Maybe you don't feel like you are just because of this comparison thing. But you have to think about compatibility also, So first of all, so the guidance clearly is, okay, with the bravery card, right? So I think the guidance is, okay, you see in them what you have lost along the way. Just, a remembrance that is painful, maybe because you've missed this for so long, and it's sometimes even painful to be reunited with the things you miss so much for such a long time, right? So, but the bravery comes, that's your mission right now, right? Look at that. Your mission, right? is to pick the clouds, pick the dream, pick the magic out of this situation. Look what you are currently missing and giving it back to yourself, right? So what is it about the color of them that you are missing in your creation? What is it that you're missing? And take those bits and add them to yourself. It's like the hunter, right? She's hunting, and she's hunting for the things she wants to add to her collection. And I'm not saying she's hunting for to kill animals. No, she's hunting to rediscover. It's a treasure chest hunt. It's hunt for treasure, right? It's this digging something out, that you have lost. Yeah, you've lost it, but you found it again. So hey, there's no need to be sad, right? Because look at your color. That's you, and this is you when you think when you overthink too much, right? And look, there's also some black and white in the card, right? So it's all about hunting and hunting for the things that help you remember who you want to embody in this lifetime, right? And well, if you look at the bigger picture, it's even funnier because, well, in a way, it's almost like ego decoration. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it feels a bit like that, but it's not. It's like, that's you. It's just like, rediscovering your royalty, right? Yeah, and it's a brave journey that you do by admitting this to yourself, that there was something missing, and that you still need to work on yourself and hunt more for the treasures that life has to offer. But I've got good and bad news for you. The good news is it never ends, and the bad news is it never ends. So, yeah. Now that you know that, hunt the wisdom. It's your treasure. And yeah, go for it. And look at you. You're already so beautiful. It's like with all the bits and pieces what she has collected already. There's this nice, what's it called? I always forget. Collar? No, that's animal. Is it an animal collar? You know what I mean. There's the crown and nice hair and this beautiful and top and the skirt, and it's just beautiful. And there are so many other nice aura energies you can still collect. It's so much to discover, and well, I think you should be more sad if there wasn't anything more to learn, because then it would mean your mission has come to an end in a way, right? Because it would be boring if you knew everything, and if you just see it as from a perspective of there's so much more to discover, and in a child's way, right? A child is not sad about not being able to write, or even a child is not even sad about not being able to walk at some point, right? And it could be that you are just a bit sad about what all the things that you wish you knew, or the things that you want to learn, the things that you want to become, and everything, right? And a child is not sad about it. The child is not even worried about this. The child is just doing it, and without thinking about graduation, right? Starting to learn how to read without even thinking about all those things that are out there, that, all the books that have been written already, right? Yeah, the child is just there. It's be. It is, right? And yeah, so that's beautiful. And an elephant also embodies a bit, because of the color gray, it reminds me a bit of someone who's old, right? But it's that's the wisdom of the child that you needed to rediscover. It says you never stop learning, right? And it's good that you never do that. So yeah, lovely. And yeah, what about this person? There's a person, clearly, and they're kissing, right? That's lovely, isn't it? It came from discovering a person to a journey that leads you to yourself, right? And yeah, so what's about them? It could be that by gathering what you saw, you lost, right? What you rediscovered by encountering someone like this, that by the end of it, when you have walked the path and added the colors to your beingness, that you might not even be totally interested in them anymore. But it could also be that it will all lead to a happy end and a beautiful kiss underneath the night sky in a tent. So I think this reading is just supposed to tell you what you need to do with this, right? With this, and the rest is something that you shouldn't be too worried about. you know, the sadness about not being with someone, because it seems to me clearly that you are observing this person from a distance. Because when you found yourself, your whole true embodiment of yourself, with every development we have, you know, for me this always looks like those are different timelines, right? And with every development checkpoint you work through, your interests also change, you know. And it could be that by the time you have you were successful in your hunt, that you are interested in someone else, you know, that you meet some new people. It could be that. So it just wants to tell you that there's for you, but it could also go the other way around, you know. No matter which timeline you want to live at this point, it's just wanting to give you love. And also, you know, if you see someone and you love them so much that it makes you cry every time you see them, it's also there to show you that by recognizing some parts of them within yourself, it just brings the love back to you as well, right? Because that's what this journey is about. Also, it's this rediscovering the things you know you are as well, and seeing them in lived form in someone else. But also, you know, their specifics. I think they are also, you know, every person has their unique character traits and their unique things, and their unique magic, right? And therefore you can just it will give you so much love back, but also by loving them from a distance and just loving their being and everything who they are. And it's fine, right? I think you can go through this hunt, you know. She's not just having one arrow, she's got several, a lot of times, and it doesn't hurt anyone. This is a hunt that you are going through that is not taking away from anyone. It's just adding to you, and it's a beautiful way of living, to just discover someone and embrace them and love them so much. And by loving them from a distance, you know, everything's energy, so they will get the energy from you and they can have it, and it's free for them. And what they do with it is none of your business, right? But you can always just say you just love them, and you never have to stop to love anyone, even if they are not with you, right? This is, you know, there's no reason of stopping to love anyone. The only thing that makes us sad is that we don't get to touch them sometimes, right? If they are not with us in person. But this doesn't mean that you have to stop to love them in a healthy way, right? And by doing this, you know, all the love energy, you're also bringing back the love energy to yourself. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that. Love that. I think I don't want to pull any more cards, because this is the card. That's what it's all about. So beautiful. Okay. Let's see who this reading is for. Virgo. Okay. yeah, additional infos in the little box below, and see you next time. Bye bye.